Hey everybody, this is just a very short little video because I thought it would be easier than typing it out and people might be more likely to watch it than to read, but I'll keep it short. The basic idea is as I'm reading through, I really enjoyed these discussions. I really enjoyed reading your rituals, but I did notice there was a little bit of what I felt like was some confusion about the idea of a therapy ritual, a therapeutic or an anti-therapy ritual. So, keeping in mind this is anthropology class, not psychology class, so we're thinking about illness in terms of animistic causes when we talk about therapy rituals primarily. So these show up in cultures that believe illness is caused by animism, by animistic forces, by supernatural forces. And if that is the case, then illness has to be addressed through supernatural or ritual means. So, a therapy ritual is really specifically somebody is sick and they do this ritual to bring that person back to health. And we don't really do this in our culture, although you might argue that there are things that we do involving health that are ritualistic. Like, I covered it up, but I run 5Ks. That's kind of a ritual, and it is involved in health and it is involved in physical healing, maybe, but it's not really the same thing. In our culture, though, we tend to use the word therapy to think about mental health. So I want to remind you of this going into the midterm. Mental health, we're talking about stress. Where does stress come from? Stress comes from having no control. It comes from not knowing what's going to happen. And this is what Malinowski was talking about with his fishermen. This is the basic idea of the functionalist interpretation of ritual, is that it functions to relieve stress. So essentially, all rituals, at least according to Malinowski, relieve stress and deal with mental health. And they do that often by giving us control of things we don't have control over. But that's not the same thing as a therapy ritual, which has got nothing really to do with working out your psychological issues. Therapy rituals are very specifically where we believe the illness is being caused by some sort of supernatural cause, and that we have to address that through magic or through ritual. So, kind of keep that in mind when it comes time to, take the midterm. It might be the kind of thing that I might want to think about for an essay question, in fact. So, I just wanted to put that out there. I hope everybody gets a chance to look at this and let me know if you have any questions. You can put them right here in this thread if you want to, and we can keep this discussion going.